Hi, hello, how are you, Amanda? Seint artist, and I'm going to show you how I do my winged liner. I've gotten questions about this. I've promised this tutorial. Here it is. I am going to use a pencil. I use Maybelline Tattoo Studio. I like the twist tie because I have scratched my eye with the sharpened pencils. They get jagged and get short and it's not fun. I'm going to jump right into this and we're just going to grab, I recommend having a little mirror. I'm going to take this pencil and I'm going to waterline. And I'm going to waterline just to where my lashes stop growing. I just like to fill in the lashes. This way, I think you get, it looks very clean. It's nice. It's just a little touch that makes a difference for me. Work on this. Everybody's different on how they apply it, practice it. But on this outer corner here, I start pressing up and into my lashes on this outer corner because I want that lift and I want to get into those lashes. And then I'm going to flick up. I don't flick out into the crease. I get to the corner and I go up, up. And then I do that a little bit coming in, just up, up, up. All right. And while that hasn't set yet, because Maybelline Tattoo Studio does set, I am going to take my black shadow and I'm going to take the smudging side of the etch brush and I'm going to go in, tap it off, and then I'm going to press this into my lash line, setting. I like it to be a bit smoky, but I like to set this liner that I just waterlined and press even more into the lashes. I feel like when you have the black on here, you can really get in between the lashes better than you can with the pencil, and it just cleans things up. I'm going to just flick up, flick up, flick up, and it helps give a guide. But look at that little tiny difference. It's good, okay? It's good. Try it. Take what you want. Leave what you don't. All right, going in on the other side, we're just going to waterline again. Going in until the lashes stop. I feel if you come in any more than that, it will transfer to the bottom, and I don't like it to transfer onto this inner corner here, so that's another reason why I stop short. And then we just flick up. I have found Maybelline Tattoo Studio waterlines the best. I've tried the gels and it just doesn't transfer onto the waterline the way that I like. And I'm really not a penciler above the lashes. All right, again, tap into that black. I need a different palette. Let's empty a palette real quick. This is today's eye look is basic unicorn and angel's landing. And we're just gonna slap this right here so it's right in my face. So we're gonna put it on that little short end, tap it off. It's black, it will fall out. And we're gonna press that in to the waterline and in. I go about halfway over and then we'll go into those lashes and I just pull up, up, and I feel that this sets it. Like lipstick, you know, when you put lipstick on, then you put powder over it. Same concept. All right, we're gonna grab setting spray. I'm gonna use Seint's. I think it's really well hydrating. I think it works well for your eyes. Use whatever you want. I know some people like to use a rose water consistency spray, whatever. I don't know what it is. It's good. They love it. It's a girl on my team. She loves it. I just haven't gotten it. All right. I have a hard time buying my own product now that I do this. Okay. All right. Get the brush wet. I have to wipe my finger off. And this has nice, it's thin. So what I used to use was the multitasker brush. And this is significantly thicker and it's rounded. And then this end, I like the smudging. I like the smudging. All right. We're going to take this wet brush. We're going to tap on either side. I do a little pull and we tap it off. So what's on here is just the wet. And then we're going to stamp it on that lash line, pressing on the top above the lashes a quarter of the way in. And then where you see that flick up, you're going to follow that up. I recommend lowering your lid and tipping your head back, especially if you're hooded and you have control. You don't have to do the full length of this brush. You can bring that in and control exactly where you want that wing to hit, but stamping that wing and then filling in the top is how I make my wing. That's it. I'm going to grab a little bit more while my brush is wet, tap it off, and then we're going to come to the edge of the inner corner and stamp. I love the control of this brush. This just extends that lash line, and this is why when we put on our mascara, so I prep with L'Oreal Luminous Primer, and I put this on, and I really build halfway up the lashes to the tip. I'm trying to build length with this, not volume. I know it's called voluminous, but I use it for length because I'm maturing. I've got 43-year-old lashes. I've done extensions. I've done the glue-ons, and they've taken a little bit of a beating. So I like to build at the tip with this stuff and build length. And then I go in with Lashtopia by Bare Minerals. I've tried a lot. This has been my repeat purchase, and I don't repeat purchase much. And I'm going to wiggle at the root. This is where I'm building between and trying to create thicker volume. And then I will go towards the top and pull it up. And then flick the tips, cover up all that white. It's like those chewy thingies that you used to have when you'd brush your teeth and you'd chew it and your teeth would turn purple to tell you where you missed brushing. That's the other thing I like about this white primer is it shows you where you still need mascara. I think that natural lashes are back. Natural lashes are back. I'm so happy about it. And then I add a little bit without reloading on the bottom. All right. That is it. And it just gives this little extension in here where you don't have lashes. And then it gives that little bit of lift over here. And because we waterline, there's not a break between the lashes. That's why I like it. That's why I do it the way that I do it. All right. So we've set it over here. We've got our wet brush right here, and we're going to go in. And the other nice thing is when you get this brush wet and then you press it on each side, it makes it even thinner and it makes it easier to work with. So we're just going to stamp above the lashes here, quarter of the way in. And then I go about halfway. I have half the brush in and I work it out. I stamp it outward. And if you need to tap and reload, feel free. I really try not to have a lot of fallout with black. And we just stamp, 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 and then bridge it together up here. And it's just such a good, it really makes it really hard to mess up when you can stamp it. And then we're going to grab a little more, tap, 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 and then go to that edge and stamp it on the edge of the lid, not on the water line. Then that way you don't get as much transfer. To say you won't get any transfer, I think is silly. You're blinking. Things are going to happen. You're going to squint your eyes. Who knows? Anyways, and then we just add our length with our volume lash primer again. Let's just zip through this real quick. This is going to take forever. There you go. That's how I do my liner. It's so simple. And if you decide you don't want it to be nice and sharp, you can just go to this little smudgy end and you can smudge this out and undefine it. You have so much control with this etch brush. If you haven't added it to your collection, go add it to your collection. All right, that's my eyeliner. Go get the etch brush. Have a great day.